How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I really do appreciate you taking your time out of your busy schedules to watch today's video. After watching today's video, if you enjoyed the video, or if I gave you some information you didn't know, or if you just wanted to help the channel out and help it grow, please take a few seconds and like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I would be very grateful. House Republicans move to protect gun owners' rights from radical left national emergency declarations. Texas Representative Michael Cloud reintroduced a bill Tuesday that would prohibit the President and the Department of Health and Human Services from declaring public health emergencies to enforce gun control measures. If enacted, the Protecting the Right to Keep and Bear Arms Act would also prevent government officials from restricting the production, sale, or transfer of firearms and ammunition during major disasters or emergencies, therefore preventing them from illicitly using public health authority. Representative Cloud said in his statement, "For a long time, radical left politicians have been open about their willingness to use executive authority and rob Americans of their Second Amendment rights. The bill comes as some Democrat politicians have declared public health emergencies due to gun violence. Most of you know last week, Democrat New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham tried to enact an immediate 30-day prohibition on carrying firearms in public areas or on state-owned properties in Albuquerque, calling gun violence a public health crisis. This is unacceptable and it's Congress's duty to prevent it," Representative Cloud said. The Biden administration, Governor Grisham, and others have exercised extraordinary executive power to push their liberal agenda and expand the power of government. Representative Cloud's bill would push back on any infringement on the Second Amendment and prevent the federal government from gaming the system to implement sweeping gun control regulations. A judge blocked the New Mexico governors on open and concealed weapons, leaving the governor to amend the rule to restrict firearms at public parks and playgrounds. A GOP resolution introduced last week in the House would condemn Lujan Grisham in response to her emergency order. Republicans, some Democrats, and Second Amendment advocates have heavily criticized the New Mexico governor, arguing the order infringes on Americans' constitutional rights. This instance of New Mexico's tyrant governor using a public health emergency to unilaterally suspend the Second Amendment is just the latest example of public officials illegal using emergency powers to infringe on constitutional rights. We saw countless similar examples during the vid pandemic, and lawmakers must act with a sense of emergency to ensure that President Biden and his anti-gun administration do not attempt something similar to these examples on a national level. Representative Pete Sessions, a Republican from Texas, and Representative Mary Miller, a Republican from Illinois, also supports Cloud's bill and criticized Grisham's move to ban the carry of firearms in Albuquerque. In May, Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra labeled gun violence a public health crisis following a mass pew-pewing at an Atlanta medical office building. Earlier, California officials had written a letter urging Becerra to publicly recognize it as a public health emergency. It's very obvious this is the Democrats' new way of attacking our Second Amendment rights, declaring gun violence a public health emergency. And what the New Mexico governor did was just a test to see if they could get away with it. And so far they haven't. And I applaud Texas Representative Michael Cloud for introducing this bill. And if this isn't stopped and stopped quickly, this will spread like a plague through all the Democrat cities and states across the country. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's story in the comment section down below. And I appreciate everybody's support with the channel. You guys are always crushing it by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications. And I invite everybody to come on back to see my next video.